For almost the entirety of their time together on the Celtics, Jayson Tatum has been viewed as the lead guy, while Jaylen Brown has been kind of his sidekick, more of a 1B to Tatum's 1A. JT has been the one getting All-NBA selections and discussion of being a top 5 player, while most people have viewed JB as a fringe All-NBA guy and maybe a top 20 to 25-ish player in the league. But this year, Brown has leveled up. His scoring for the season is actually down from last season, but when you add guys like Kristaps, Porzingis, and Jrue Holiday to the team, that is bound to happen. His defense has been at a career best level, and he's getting legitimate buzz for the all-defensive teams. But I don't want to look at the season as a whole, rather his play since the All-Star break, as he has gone to a different level. In his last 12 games, Brown has averaged 29.4 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, while shooting 54% from the field and 40% from 3. Boston is 10-2 over that stretch, despite having multiple guys missing time with injuries. I believe every one of Boston's top 6 has missed at least one game over that stretch. But thanks to the play of Brown, the team is still thriving. It looks like maybe there is a changing of the guard, and Brown is making the Celtics his team rather than Tatum's. At the very least, it looks like 2 1As rather than a 1A and a 1B. But how has he been able to make this leap? I think it's actually mainly due to his aggressiveness in the interior, as he is attacking the paint with a newfound anger. Let's look at his performance against the Pistons last night as an example. His first 7 buckets all came from inside the paint, starting with this one. He has the ball at the top of the key, gets a switch, drives past, and pulls up over the defender despite being smothered. Then we get into the second play. He leaks out into the open floor, catches the pass, but gets the double and finishes over 2 defenders, not seeming to care that 2 defenders are there. In the third play, we see Kristaps Porzingis with the ball, who passes a bounce pass to Jaylen Brown, who finishes past Evan Fournier, despite Fournier being on his back hip. In the fourth play, we have a layup again, matched up against Fournier. He goes over the top, grabs the ball, and finishes with ease, making Fournier just look like a smaller guy. Then we have another layup, as he gets the steal from Jared Rhoden, and then finishes on the other end with the layup. Next, it's him coming off a screen, getting a pull-up at the top of the paint, still inside the paint, and finishing an easy jumper from the mid-range. Then, he crosses over James Wiseman in a bad matchup for Wise, and finishes over him with his right hand. Then, we have another steal from Jaylen Brown, gets the pass from Derek White, and finishes past Cade Cunningham. In the final play, we have another layup, where he's standing in the corner, pump fakes, crosses over, and finishes between 2 defenders with ease. As we can see on these 7 plays, Jaylen Brown is finishing in the paint like we've never seen from him before. And it doesn't seem to matter who's there, whether it's a big, a small, if he's being double teamed, if he goes into 3 guys, it doesn't matter. Jaylen Brown is finishing, and he's doing it with strength, speed, and finesse. Because it's not just going through defenders, but getting the right angles, finishing with a little touch off the glass, and making the defenders look silly or just small. And as a guard, it's just something that you don't see very often. But being as built as he is, Jaylen Brown can use the strength at his size to bully a lot of the guards that end up getting put on him, and really just making himself look like a top guy in the league right now because of his ability to finish in the interior. Don't get me wrong, JB can still shoot the ball and be a menace on the perimeter, but a lot of the damage is coming from inside the paint, and that's how he has been able to take this leap to the next level since the All-Star break. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.